What's happening, people? Welcome to the United Stand. Welcome to the road trip, man. Early one today. Not because it's an early kickoff. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm just on my way to Old Trafford with the boys. From early, we've got some stuff to shoot up there that we need to take care of, and a couple of meetings. But man, Champions League quarter-final, under the lights, Old Trafford against Barcelona. I mean, you lot have seen the Flex and Rant show. And I did say to you that when it gets to game day and I'm on my way up there, I would change. And now I think we're going to win. I'm joking. Nah, listen. I'm just going to, I haven't got that much expectation, to be honest. I haven't. I'm not going to go back on it and just flip-flop. You guys saw the Flex and Rant show. I don't think we're going to win. I don't. I just feel that Barcelona got too much quality. Over 2 legs. I think we could get a positive result tonight, maybe. Now I've had time to think about it even more, because I did predict that I reckon we'd lose both legs, which is very pessimistic. So maybe I need to backtrack on that a little bit, but I'm still going to stand by that. I don't think we'll go through over 2 legs, but I think it's more about trying to get involved in the atmosphere, which I will, and backing the boys, and obviously hoping for something great to happen. We have got good players. It's just these players are not in good form right now. You look at the midfield with the injuries that there's going to be in it, and any midfield that we put out, to be fair, is going to be inferior to their 3, which is what going to be Turan, Vidal, Busquets, and Rakitic, or Arthur in there, like whichever. I've been speaking to a guy who runs a Barcelona channel. We done a little video this morning, and he was talking about the likes of Arthur and Coutinho and Dembele and just all of their players, really. And he said like how good their players obviously are, which we know that. But Messi, man, as well, the form that he's in. He said he's never seen anything like it, since Messi's been there. The form that he's actually in now. And look, we're not stupid. We know he's the best player on the planet, along with Ronaldo, whichever way you look at that. But it's almost like this game, yeah. It's almost like a free hit, because we're supposed to lose to these, if you get on paper. You know what I mean? They've got far better players than us in every position. And we're not in a good moment as well. But obviously anything can happen in football. And I think you lot all saw the vlog from Paris. And that was amazing, like to be there and experience that. It was just crazy, absolutely crazy. But I don't know, I just feel that this is a step further. You look at PSG, they actually haven't got European pedigree. They're still trying to win the Champions League after a very, very long time. They've got all the money, all the players, and they still fall short. It was Barcelona they were 4-0 up against, and they went back to the Nou Camp, and look what happened then. What was it, 6-1? So to come back against PSG, it was an amazing comeback. I'm not trying to take anything away from that. But you kind of look at it and say, well, they're known for bottling it. Barcelona are not known for bottling it. Absolutely not. How do we approach this game? I mean, there's a lot of United fans I've seen saying on social media, saying we need to go at them, we need to be aggressive, we need to put them under pressure, we need to press, which I agree with to a certain extent, but only in certain areas. I tell you now, if we try to go toe-to-toe with Barcelona and press them all over the pitch and put them under severe pressure, 1, we'll gas out, because that's not how we play. So we'll end up just becoming tired. And 2, they will find holes in it, because if they beat the press, you can't leave space for the likes of Messi to come into. Obviously Suarez, Coutinho hasn't been great for them this year, but he's still obviously a quality player. And Dembele's back as well for them. I really thought he was going to be out injured, but he's been past fit to play. So if he starts, I mean, you're looking at it like Dembele against Ashley Young. I mean, God, there's some big matchups there that you look at and you just think, oh, with the way we've been defending recently, you only see one outcome with these players coming up against ours. But yeah, so I think there's got to be periods of containment. But and like I said, like we can't go all gun-ho pressing for 90 minutes. What we also can't do is sit back for 90 minutes and just let them have it. There needs to be an element of respect and understanding that they're a great football inside, and you have to understand when to press. For me, I think it's key to press within their last third and middle third. So our midfield and final third, really, because if you press all over the pitch, like I said, we'll get tired, and we need to try and stop them, try and break up their play in the midfield. That's what we need to try and do. And, you know, if Matic doesn't play, which I wouldn't have played him anyway in this game. I would have went with Herrera, Pogba, and Fred. But even if Herrera's going to be out as well, I probably would go with McTominay. We're going to have to. McTominay, Pogba, and then I'll go with Fred. They're going to have to work. They're still going to have to work. You know, no matter what midfield we put out, no matter what midfield three we put out, we're going to be inferior to them. They got way better players than us in that department. Some people were saying we should play with a 3, like a 3-5-2. The problem I have with that is that I don't think we've got good enough centre backs to do it at the moment. And with Bailly being injured as well, I don't think we can field 3 decent centre halves. That means Jones would have to play, and for me, that's an even bigger risk. Because then you're looking at it, if it was going to be a 3, you'd have to have Lindelof, Smalling, and Jones. Because Rojo, to be fair, I don't think he'd get into that. He hasn't played in ages, and he's rash. Bailly's injured, and Jones is Jones. Darmian, would he just come into a game of this magnitude and play as a 3rd centre half? I can't see that. Too much of a risk for me. So I think it does. Excuse me. I think it does have to be a 4-3-3, if I'm honest. Or you can have obviously a 4 with a 2 sitting just in front, like a 4-2-1. So look, I'm not expecting us to win the game. I'm not. I feel like I should have a bit more optimism, but I'm just going to go there, enjoy it. You know, we're watching some of the best players play the game, play it. And, you know, look, this is why we support United as well, though. Yes, we support United because we were used to being confident going into these games. And I spoke to the Barcelona fan earlier. Like I said, he runs a very good Barcelona channel. And he said, you know, back in the day, even when in the 11 final and the 8, he was nervous. He was nervous to play Man United. He remembers when it was a time when he was nervous to play Man United, and they don't actually feel like that now. And I said it's the same for us. We remember going into these games where we were confident. Barcelona come to town, yeah, bring it on. We've got this, you know. But obviously now the situation that we're in, it's great what Ollie's done, and he's put us into a situation where we can have a certain level of belief, but we're still under no illusion, footballing terms, how far away we are from the likes of Barcelona. That's not to say it's impossible that we're going to win, because I'm not saying that. I just think it's very unlikely. But in terms of tonight, I'm just going to enjoy it. The atmosphere is going to be great, and I just hope we've still got something to play for when we go to the new camp. To be honest, there's no expectancy on us. I expect us to, you know, to try hard and play well and give a good account of ourselves. But in terms of winning the game and winning the tie, that level of expectancy is not there. Or maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if you think I'm being too pessimistic. But for me, in footballing terms, you know, if Barcelona turn up and play to their max, and we turn up and play to our max, there's a good chance we still lose the game. I think for today, like I said in the Flex and Rant show earlier, we can't carry any players today. No one can have a 5 or even a 6. You know, for us to win today, everyone needs to be at a minimum 7, and Barcelona needs to have a little bit of an off day as well. You know, so look, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Because, you know, it's Champions League quarter-final. Why would I turn up, you know, if I wasn't looking forward to it? And same with everyone else. But, man, I ain't going to lie, man. Messi is on some serious shit right now. I mean, even from free kicks, he can just stick them away, no problem. So I am nervous in terms of how are we going to stop him. You know, people were saying, oh, if Herrera plays, just stick Herrera on him and that. It's not as easy as that, man. Barcelona got threats from all over the pitch, you know, and they will find a way to work around that. They've got so much more than just Messi. We know this. And the biggest thing is, can we keep a clean sheet? I don't think so. I can't see us keeping them out over 90 minutes at home tonight. I think Barcelona will almost certainly score. It's just how much, and can we outscore them? You know, obviously a 2-1 would be a fantastic result, a 2-1 win. You'd take that. But the thing is, like we said in the Flex and Rant show, me and Rance were saying, like, even if we won this 2-0, we couldn't go to the new camp thinking, oh yeah, game over, we just can sit back. We know what Barcelona are on, and 2-0, 3-0, even if we was to win by those margins, it would still be a very tough game at the new camp. Obviously a great position to be in, and I'd take that right now. But yeah, I would look, if we can win the game, fantastic. If we can win the game, fantastic. If not, let's just not lose and still be in the tie by the Nou Camp. That's what I want to be. I want to be going over to Spain, even though against PSG I thought there was nothing to play for, but I want to be going over to Spain thinking, do you know what? We can do it. We actually can do it. You know, we're difficult, we know that, but that's what these nights are about. And if we do beat Barcelona, which was one of the questions on the Flex and Rant show. Oh, sorry, I just clicked the car off the limiter there. If we do beat Barcelona, you know, we favourites to win it. You know, if you beat Barcelona over 2 legs and PSG, Liverpool, which they're probably going to beat Porto, you know, why not? We can beat Liverpool over 2 legs, absolutely. I think Liverpool would be worried about us if we came out of this and played them over 2 legs. But that's thinking, you know, in the future. Let's just think about today and next week, obviously, for the return leg, and see what happens, man. So my predicted lineup, I've pretty much said it'll be Ashley Young. He gets the nod in the big games. He gets trusted. Lindelof and Smalling, it has to be. I hope there's no injuries in the warm-up or anything like that. I don't want to see Jones anywhere near this. Lindelof and Smalling, obviously it will be Shaw. And the midfield 3, if Matic doesn't make it in. What concerns me on that, is the fact that I think they are pushing for Matic to start the game. You know, I actually said, I know it's a big ask for McTominay, and I know Matic has got loads of experience, but for me, I've seen the indiscrepancies in his game, man. And like I tweeted out the other day, if he plays, his speed of passing, his lack of mobility, his you know, I think that will all get exposed against a very mobile and quick playing team like Barcelona. I think Scott McTominay, I'm not saying he's amazing, but what he will give you is legs, and he's mobile, more mobile than Matic. So I would have picked him ahead of Matic anyway, but I think they're trying to get Matic fit, which for me, I don't really want to see. But I think the midfield, if Matic is fit, I think he plays, especially because Herrera isn't fit. So I think they might think it's too big an arts for McTominay unless Matic isn't fit. So I think they'll go Matic, Pogba and Fred. I think the midfield will be. And the front 3 is an interesting one, because I think Lukaku could actually do some damage if he steps up against these. It could be a game for him. But I think I'd rather, from the jump, I'd actually rather Martial on the left, Rashford, and I'd go with the lot. I honestly, you know, if he's confident and can get past people, obviously he'll be up against Jordi Alba, which is never easy. But we need someone quick who can try and take him and beat him and get crosses in the box, man. Because Jesse, he hasn't been good since he comes back off his injury. He hasn't. I would start him on the bench as an impact player to come on. And the same with Lukaku. If it's not working, we try something different. But I would go with that fluid movement and being able to beat someone on the outside like Dalot can do, and go on the counter attack. So I'd actually go with Dalot. But do I think Ollie and the boys would go with that? No, I don't. I think they will go with Lukaku. I think they'll go with Rashford, and I think they'll go with Martial. You could even put Lukaku out on the right back. That's what I think they would go with. So yeah, let me know what you guys' predicted lineups are, and most importantly, let me know what your predictions are for the game. Do you think we're going to hold some serious smoke and walk off with a tie over in the first leg, or have you watched this and am I being too pessimistic and we need to remember more of Paris? Because, you know, dreams can happen. It's the 20th anniversary of the 99. Ollie's here. It will not happen last time when he played against Barcelona as a player. The comeback against PSG. Do we need to focus more on that? I don't know. You guys tell me. Make sure you guys are subscribed to all the socials. FlexUTD. Get at me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And make sure you guys are following United Stand. And I'll see you guys at the end of the game in the fan cams. Hopefully with something to take to the Nou Camp. Peace. Big respect to all you guys for watching that video, and make sure you check out more United Stand content here and here, yeah? Like, subscribe and share, and the socials are along the bottom. You know what to do. Go get following. Go, 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 go.